when petrol leaks in vehicle, it creates a spool around the vehicle. So any slight source of ignition, you have an explosion. But when CNG leaks, it doesn't create that spool.
In the wake of the federal government's decision to remove the fuel subsidy in Nigeria, a new initiative emerged: the promotion of converting vehicles to compressed natural gas. As this shift gains momentum, numerous videos have begun circulating online, sparking a wave of discussions and concerns about the safety of CNG. To accentuate how safe compressed natural gas is, Rootstv visited one of the government-approved designated CNG conversion centers at NIPCON Abuja to have an exclusive interview with the operational manager of NIPCON Gas, Ayola Sunday. Mr. Ayola, while responding to rumors and fears many Nigerians have towards CNG, says compressed natural gas is safe and efficient as long as cars are converted by qualified, certified converters.
Well, you see, the thing is that the price of petrol now is a leveler, and it informs people on what decision to take. But I'll just tell people in terms of safety, I have used CNG for the past 15 years. I've driven CNG car for the past 15 years. In all these years, all the petrol scarcity we've experienced in Nigeria, I've never experienced any of them. All right, it saves me money. All right, and I know that the CNG cylinder has been designed to withstand impact pressure. It has been designed to withstand explosion. We've heard some recent news about CNG cylinder exploding somewhere. Those are fabricated cylinders. Now, once you use such cylinders, of course, what happened is bound to happen.
Mr. Ayo notes that the size, shape, and type of cylinder used for cars are determined by the structural integrity of a car, as cylinders of various types have been designed to meet such requirements.
One of the things I noticed was that based on the capacity of cars, we determine the kind of cylinder it will produce.
Yeah. You know, there are various things you put into consideration to make choice of cylinder. The one, the body integrity of the vehicle. Secondly, the available space in the boot. All right, and thirdly, the capacity of the vehicle itself. Now, this is an SUV, all right, with enough space to accommodate such a cylinder. There are some vehicles that will have very limited boot space. All right, you may have to opt for a smaller storage cylinder.
The operational manager further explained practically how the CNG system operates when retrofitted into vehicles.
Storage cylinder, all right, if you look at this, there's a cylinder valve on the cylinder itself, which is controlled through a knob. Which here you can either shut down the gas and open it. So once you open, the gas is transmitted to the front of the engine where it is being utilized. And there's a pipe that links the storage cylinder and other components of the vehicle, of the CNG conversion. All right. So,
by allaying fears of prospective CNG users, the operator showed layers of safety measures that were put in place when CNG was fitted into vehicles.
All right, this is the refill valve. It also has a service control knob as well to shut down the gas. All right, from here, or to let it open where it is being fed. Now, once the pressure is released, all right, it is being transferred from the regulator through this rigid hoses to the gas injectors. This is where the injection is actually taking place.
And in all these safety measures are
of course. All these are the design, and safety has been put into consideration. If you look at the system, the gas system has been smartly isolated in one area of the vehicle. All right, it has been done so to ensure that there is no interference between the gas system and the original petrol system. And if it's time for maintenance and diagnosis, it is easily seen and attended to. Right, all these are gas injectors. Right, if you look at this now, there are 6 injectors here, corresponding to 6 petrol injectors as well.
So this, some cars might have
12
injectors.
Some cars may have 12 injectors, some may have 4 injectors, some may even have 3 injectors.
Speaking further, Mr. Ayo emphasizes the economic cost benefit of using CNG, as he projects a 70% price disparity between CNG and regular gasoline.
Okay, now, understand this. CNG onboard cylinder in a car has the limited amount of gas it can take. All right? For example, the 65-liter water capacity cylinder can take about 15 meter cube of gas at 200 bar pressure. All right? That storage is meant to travel as long as maybe 150 kilometers. All right? And if you look at the prevailing price of CNG, which is 230 naira now, it means you'll be spending about 3,500 for every 150 kilometers you drive. Now, if you have to compare that with the price of petrol, which is about 1,000 naira, 1,100 naira in some places, even as far as 1,200 naira in some filling stations. All right. So to do that, what you will be looking at, let's say, up to 20,000 naira more worth of fuel to travel the same distance that 3,500 naira worth of CNG will take you to. All right. Now, if you look at the difference, you will now notice that you'll be saving up to 70 to 80% cost in fueling your car. Of course, there are limited number of CNG stations, but I know with what the government is doing now, there will be an offspring of CNG stations.
Rootstv also interviewed David Ochede, a CNG car driver who said his car has been working perfectly since he converted. The only hiccup he faced was finding the right car plugs that fits into the converted CNG cars.
Works with the CNG and your car. You understand? So some cars just works perfectly, especially when it's direct Belgium or new car, they may not have any issue. But if you're using a car that has been on the road for long, you now need to have to find the right plug that works with it and CNG, because CNG is a very powerful, you understand? So combining the CNG and the normal fueling system, you need a strong plug. And once that is done, I think you might not have any issue.